Hello, this is our project and we will talking about the types of IS that is represented in 4 sections. The first is the TBS and second is MIS, third DSS and finally ESS. The first one is the Transaction Processing System. And the definition of the TPS is a computerized system that performs and records the daily routine transaction necessary to conduct the business, also keep track of basic activity and transaction of organization. And the TPS serve operational managers to manage day-to-day operation. And the objective of TPS is track the flow of routine transactions that are necessary to conduct the business through the organization, monitor states of internal operations and firm's relationship with external environment, measure producer of information for other system, and finally highly central to business operations and function. And the TPS advantage is major source of all data.
The second is Management Information System. Let's start with definition of MIS. It is a system that helps with monitoring, controlling, decision-making, and administrative activities. The second point is the objective of MIS. It summarizes and reports on basic operation using data from TPS. It provides weekly, monthly, annual results, but may enable drilling down into daily or hourly data. The third objective is reports, and we have 3 types of reports: periodical reports, exceptional reports, and ordinary reports, and all of them about organizational past and present performance. The last objective, it is used in internal organization only. The last thing, we have advantage and disadvantage of MIS. Advantage, drilling down capability into daily or hourly data, and disadvantage, it is not very flexible system and not highly analytic capability.
Now, third thing, let's start the decision support system, the TSS. First, let's talk about the definition of this system, which is an interactive system that focuses on problems that are unqueued and rapidly changing, for which the procedure for arriving at a solution may not be fully predefined in advance, and help with monitoring, controlling, and decision making, like the MIS do. Now, let's head to the objective of this system, which is helping the managers to take semi-structured and unstructured decisions and use advanced and analytical models which getting the information from external as well as internal sources. There is also 3 components of TSS. They are database, model-based, and user interference. Before we start to know which one these systems serve, there's also 2 types of DSS, the model-driven and the data-driven one. They both serve the middle management and senior managers for not routine decision making. Like any system has advantage and disadvantage, this system also has its own. Let's start with the advantage, which are highly analytical capabilities and interactive system, while the disadvantage is it is not a friendly user. Now for the fourth and the last one, the executive support system, the ESS. Let's start with the definition of this system. It is a type of management support system that facilitates and supports senior executive information and decision-making needs. It also helps address strategic issues and long-term trends, both in firm and in external environment. The objective of ESS are a lot. The first point is address non-routine decision-making. Second point is to provide generalized computing capacity that can be applied to changing area problems. The third point is present the graphs and data from many sources through an interface that is easy for senior managers to use. All this information are presented in a form of digital dashboard. Now to know the ESS only serving the senior managers. For the ESS, it's not like any other systems. It only has advantage, which are ESS is a user-friendly system unlike the DSS, and draining down a capacity, which means it doesn't use a lot of capacity. There's also small notes about ESS. The system was data from three sources. First, internal sources, such like MIS and DSS and TBS. Second point is external sources. Third one is informal sources, management by roaming.